Welcome to Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. This is our St. Patrick's Day two-part special. Today we're going to make a trap and try to capture a leprechaun. How exciting is that? There's a story out there called How to Catch a Leprechaun by Adam Wallace, and it's a really cute story that you might want to read with your kids and try to build this trap and capture a leprechaun. And then in our second part, we're going to make some delicious sugar cookies, St. Patrick's Day style, and we're also going to make a beautiful, beautiful wreath, a St. Patrick's Day wreath, all on the next Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas, so stay tuned. So welcome back to Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. So today we're going to make our trap for our leprechaun. So let me tell you some of the supplies that you're going to need for this project. First of all, you're going to need 5 pieces of cardstock, lime green, and this measures 8.5 by 11, so you need 5 of those. You're also going to need 1 piece of white cardstock, 8.5 by 11. You're going to need some rainbow stickers. These are round stickers, so this is going to make a rainbow, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So 1 sheet of these should be sufficient. And you're going to need some nylon line. This is super nylon line right here. You can't even see it. It's like in the air, you can barely see it. So you definitely need that. You're going to need some Scotch Decorate and Repair tape. It looks like this. I chose a dark green because I'm going to have some contrast with my box that I'm going to make for my trap. And you're also going to need a long skewer, something like this. This measures, I believe this measures around 20, let's see, this is 12, add 6, yeah, this is 18 inches. So this is an 18-inch skewer, so you're going to need an 18-inch skewer. And something else you're going to need that is super important, and that is your leprechaun. You're gonna have to purchase a leprechaun for your child. So there are many like stuffed animal leprechauns you can get out there, but I really, really love these Mark Roberts. He actually makes elves and fairies. It's really popular around Christmas time, but he also does other holidays too, like Easter and St. Patrick's Day. So I wanted to show you this one up close, so this way you have an idea about, if you do purchase one, what to expect. Okay, so when you receive your Mark Roberts box, first of all, these are a collector's item, and let me tell you that they can be a little pricey depending on your budget, but they are so beautiful and they are so cute. So really cute elf here we have. This is Lucky Leprechaun Elf. It'll have a picture on the side and the name. When you open it, it has, of course, its protective wrapping and everything so it doesn't get damaged. And you have here some cellophane that you need to cut. And it's kind of put together like that. So you want to cut that cellophane and take him out of the box and look at him. Wow, he is so cute. So they are very decorative. He uses very fine fabrics, and they're really, really beautiful. And this is a really cute leprechaun wearing the top hat, top of the morning. Has these really cute boots on there. Look at those, how cute that is. And so they're really beautiful. They're made extremely well. This is high quality. And so if you wanted to buy or purchase this for your child, that would be awesome. And they come with these stands too, right here. Here's a stand that you can purchase too, extra. And there's a little hole in the back right here, and hopefully you can see that. And you'll just put him like that so he can stand on the stand. And they're very posable. You can have them move their arms up. You can have one leg up in the air like he's doing a little dance. Really, really, really cute. So depending on how you want to display him, well, that's really up to you. But these are super cute, and this is the elf that we're going to use for, I should say the leprechaun that we're going to use for our project here. So that's a Mark Roberts leprechaun elf. Look at that. Beautiful. And we almost forgot something super, super, super important, and that is the bait. You want the bait for your leprechaun. So you can purchase these plastic coins that you can find maybe at the dollar store. Target has them, Walmart. You can buy chocolate coins, which would be a really cool idea. You can have a little stash or just one. One is really all you need. So when we come back, we're going to start making our trap for our leprechaun, so stay tuned. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my pieces of green, lime green cardstock, and like I said, this measures 8.5 by 11. But what I need to do is I need to cut it into an 8.5 inch square. So I'm going to measure that and then use my paper cutter, and I have an 8.5 inch square that I'm going to actually use for the top of my box. And we're going to actually start putting our box together. Okay, so we're back. So I'm going to show you how to put this box together. So I have my two pieces of cardstock, and I'm going to lay them right next to each other. I have this decorative tape. This is that green color, dark green, and remember I said I wanted that dark green because of contrast. So basically all I'm going to do is line them up together, and I'm going to place the tape on top. You want to make sure you have both sides or both pieces of paper taped, and then just run your tape down and cut the ends. You want a nice cut, and then that's it. And so we're going to be folding that just like that, making sure that the sides are on there nicely, and there you go. So we're going to start making our box, and I'm going to do that to all the sides. Okay, so let me show you really quick. So anyway, I have my sides on the corners all taped down, and then you're going to fold this into a box. So this last piece right here, these two sides need to come together, and we're going to do that, and then we will add a top. Okay, so with that last side, I'm just going to get my tape and approximate probably about half of the usage of this tape going straight across. And I have a Fisker's mat here. This is one of those self-healing cutting mats. So I'm going to just do that. I also have my rotary cutter. You could also use a rotary cutter too. Anyway, so here's that piece, and I'm going to now add this onto that green piece right here. I'm going to line it up and then just make sure it's sticking together nicely. And I'm actually going to do this twice because I have the green tape on the outside, and you can see the green tape's on the inside here. And I do that to a couple of them just for security purposes, to make sure it's secure and it's not going to fall apart. So this is a really easy part now, so I can just get my tape and line it up again, lay it right on top, just like that. I'm going to cut this piece down here. Awesome. And then just fold it and make sure that tape is hitting both sides. Good. Sometimes you could even use a bone folder too to make it nice and smooth. But I kind of like how it's looking just like this. Nice, awesome. And then we're going to add the top piece. So when we add the top piece, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to get my tape, my green tape. I'm going to place it on the side and just go about halfway, because you want half of it to be on one paper and the other half to be on the other paper. Get your scissors, do a little snip, and And then you're gonna add this to there. And see how that's going to fold down. Just make sure it's nice and smooth. And then it's like a flap right now. See how that's looking? And so let me do the same thing on all around the 4 sides. Okay, so we're back, and here's my box. So I got my trap already made, and it has the dark green tape going around the sides and at the corners. Nice contrast. Now we get to decorate it with some shamrocks and stickers or whatever you'd like to put on there. So when we come back, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're back. So when you're decorating your trap, you want to probably do this with your child. Let them decorate the trap. They'll get a real kick out of doing this. And you can get just a template of a 4-leaf clover and get some cardstock and cut it out like that. You can put glitter on it, have them put glitter on it. You can get felt and use felt. This one I used the same template and added some buttons to the middle. I used actually 3 different colors of green, and then added some raffia here as a little ribbon. So you can do that and add that to your box right there. Look how pretty that looks. All right, so I'm gonna put my box together and we'll take a look at it, so stay tuned. I have my trap here, and I just kind of decorated it with some clover, and there's the one that I did with some felt. And so you can decorate it however you want. You could put stickers on it, and you could actually let your kids just draw on the box, and before you actually put it together. They could draw the sides and then you would put it together. So here's my trap for my leprechaun. Let's see if we're going to catch one. So we're not quite done with everything we have to do. So the next step, what we're gonna do is we are going to make our rainbow, because we wanna make a rainbow that leads to a coin, and then that's how the leprechaun's gonna find its way to that coin, and then maybe we can catch that leprechaun, so stay tuned. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we're going to make our path for our leprechaun. So the path is going to be a rainbow, and of course at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. So we're going to make our rainbow using these stickers here. Have these colored stickers, these round circles, and you could have your child draw their own rainbow and color it, or I found a lot of kids really like using stickers. So I'm going to be using these stickers here, and of course the very first thing you want to do is to draw an arc and make a rainbow. And I started putting some stickers on already, but you can see the arc, and your kids can just put these stickers on, and you want the colors of the rainbow to go in order. So if you remember Roy G. Biv, R standing for red, O orange, Y yellow, G green, B blue, I indigo, and V violet, which is purple, that will be great. Now these stickers, we don't have indigo, so we're just going to be using 6 colors. So we're going to just use the red, the orange, the yellow, green, blue, and purple. And so you want to start out by putting your reds on top for your rainbow. And it doesn't have to be perfect rainbow, just something like this. If it sticks out on the side here, this is actually going to be like this one. It actually is going to be a good thing. I'm going to show you why in just a second. But I'm going to go ahead and continue putting my stickers on, and when we come back, we'll have our path made, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're back. So if you can see, I have my rainbow here. Look at that, very pretty. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut the white paper in the shape of that rainbow, because this is going to be the path for the leprechaun. All right, like that. All right, so here we have our little path, and now we also need a cloud. So I have another sheet of white cardstock, and I'm just going to draw just a cloud. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, And what would be kind of fun is after you cut out your cloud that you add maybe some cotton balls to it, just for your cloud to have some texture. That's really great to teach kids and to show kids about texture. So you can add some cotton balls to this. You can leave it just white, two-dimensional like this. Just leave it like that, which is fine. And so you have your cloud and your rainbow. And since the stickers are kind of sticking off to the side here, they just go really nicely on there, and there you go. You have your path for your leprechaun. And what we're going to do with our trap here is we're going to set a trap. Now I have that gold coin that I taped to the line here, and this has been the line has been taped to the stick here. But I'm also going to get some chocolates. These are some premium chocolates, gold coins right here. I'm gonna leave them right there on the cloud too. But I'm also gonna put this one there. So we're gonna set up our trap, and when we come back, we're gonna see if we're gonna catch a leprechaun, so stay tuned. Okay, so we have our trap set. So when our leprechaun follows the path and tries to get one of these gold coins and goes underneath to get one, trap. Well, let's see if we caught a leprechaun. There he is.